Master?
Hop in.
Nobody allowed upstairs. Nobody allowed upstairs. Nobody allowed upstairs.
Hop in.
Welcome back! Welcome back!
hell you think you are, asshole? Huh? You know who I am? You know where you are? You wanna die? The fuck do you want? Huh? Who are you? Who told you that? How would you know about that? Who are you? Answer me!
Don't tell it a thing, Johnny. Shoot it!
You told me that guy was a nobody. Just what the hell did you get us involved in?
Shoot it. You'll find out.
You're dead, asshole! What the fuck? I shot you! You're dead!
That's exactly it, Johnny. It is dead. It's quite difficult to kill something that's already dead. And I assure you, it's not wearing a vest. The bullet entered cleanly through the lower abdomen. Normally, a bullet of that caliber would likely ricochet and tear up the small intestine. But as you can see, it exited cleanly through the back with little external bleeding. The reason being, its internal organs have atrophied. Hey, hold on! You had to kill him, didn't you? It's part of your code of survival, covering your tracks, so to speak. And before you attempt to deceive me, you should know I'm monitoring your heat signature. It's room temperature. I do, actually. If at all anyone here is in the dark, so to speak, it is you. You have no idea who I am or how I know what I do. But I have been observing you since you entered Chinatown. If you'd like to make an attempt, you'll find me at the Fu Syndicate. I'm a very busy individual, please. I also must protect my true identity. You may refer to me as the Mandarin. You are searching for one of your kind, I understand. I have him at my facility. Come to the Fu Syndicate building. We will discuss terms of release. So glad you finally decided to show up. If you want to meet your comrade, walk through those doors. Subject will not enter the next area. This may be due to a theoretical sixth sense, or perhaps it is simply afraid. Are you stubborn by nature or instinct? Step through the doors. Subject refuses to move to the next chamber. I assure you your comrade is still alive. If you want him released, you will do as I say. Good. I am told you are a rather resourceful individual. This should make you a most intriguing specimen. You and your kind may play mortals for weaklings and fools, and that may be fitting for some. But you underestimate me. Subject is male. Appearance suggests early to late 20s. True age unknown. As with the other, there are no vital signs. No heartbeat, no body heat. Test chamber air sample is 97% carbon monoxide. Normal respiration cannot take place. Subject is by all definition clinically dead. Hello in there. I'm going to run some tests on you. I'm interested in how you work, but only because it's my task to find the most efficient way to kill your kind. Please, give me everything you've got. Begin the experiment. Test chamber has been filled with ultraviolet light, releasing moderate UV radiation. Does that burn at all? Subject exhibits no sign of pain or even physical discomfort. Shut down the lights. Conclusion: UV radiation does not produce the desired effect. Please, move on to the next. Your kind is resourceful. If you cooperate, I will give you a dog for you. Good. I am told you are a rather resourceful individual. This should make you a most intriguing specimen. You and your kind may play mortals for weaklings and fools, and that may be fitting for some. But you underestimate me. Subject is male. Appearance suggests early to late 20s. True age unknown. As with the other, there are no vital signs. No heartbeat, no body heat. Test chamber air sample is 97% carbon monoxide. Normal respiration cannot take place. Subject is by all definition clinically dead. Hello in there. I'm going to run some tests on you. I'm interested in how you work, but only because it's my task to find the most efficient way to kill your kind. Please, give me everything you've got. Begin the experiment. Test chamber has been filled with ultraviolet light, releasing moderate UV radiation. Does that burn at all? Subject exhibits no sign of pain or even physical discomfort. Shut down the lights. Conclusion: UV radiation does not produce the desired effect. Please, move on to the next. Your kind is resourceful. If you cooperate, I will give you a dog for your good behavior. I find my subjects prefer dog blood. The walls are reinforced concrete, several feet thick. There is no other exit, believe me. It is my design. Only the most simple creatures can survive dismemberment. I am told you can regenerate parts. You've shown great resilience so far. Let's see how you do against some live targets. Proceed to the next room. Sometimes myths are constructed around legitimate observations. Let us find out if there's any truth in an old superstition. Initiate Van Helsing experiment. Does that hurt? I'd rather the experiment didn't end here. Please, Van Helsing hypothesis tests false. Well, when God fails, put your faith in the gun. Proceed, Commander. Men are veteran mercenaries. The weapon modifications are my own design. Refined incendiary rounds. Promising. Suggest tests. What is it doing? Belmont team. You are turning out to be a very useful guinea pig. But we have a conflict of interest. You continue to endure even though it's my instruction to incapacitate you. This calls for a more drastic approach. Continue to the next room. I'm very enthusiastic about this next test. Many regimes use electricity to torture information out of their captives. It would be useful if this applies to your kind as well. Or will the voltage have results similar to fire? Let's find out. You have demonstrated considerable mental and physical acumen. And I'm quite perplexed how something that should be dead can display such strong survival skills. Let's begin the final test. Step into the next room. Stand by. Run a check on the extinguishers one more time. I've already determined fire is a weakness of your kind. I would like to know more about the psychological effect it has on you, and how it may be exploited.
They get you too? I've got no excuse. A Nosferatu getting caught by a bunch of humans? This is a new low. Wait, we can't go yet. There are servers here. We need to hack in and delete all of their research. Should be a mainframe on this floor. Let's check the computers. Anything on Kindred needs to get wiped. Anyone interferes, you leave them to me. If I tore the lungs out of everyone in this place, it still wouldn't feel like revenge.
Hey, stop right there. Freeze! Hey, hold, stop right there. Hey.
Let's go.
Hey, stop right there. Stop right there.
That was the last of them. Let's get out of here. Will do. And thanks. Thanks.
Do you have Prince Albert in the can?
Well, better let him go, boss. You done real well bringing our boy back home. I got your info, hero. The same information I gave your prince, I also traded to the Giovanni for a bit of juicy gossip. You both had an equal opportunity to take it. They just had a bit more initiative. If you're going to play jihad, you need to do your homework. Knowledge is power, and power has a price. But seeing as how I've already got what I want from them... Oh, you're going to love this. They've got skeletons in their closet. Literally. I should have played the Catskills. Incest, organized crime, death cults. That's the Giovanni. Spaghetti and corpses, boss. The Inkaran sarcophagus isn't the only occult item they're hoarding. I hear they've got a collection that'd make Aleister Crowley come back from the dead. That is, assuming he isn't already sitting on a shelf somewhere over there. Oh, I'll tell you. And if you're foolish enough to go there, well, don't say I didn't warn you, boss. They have a mansion in the city. I'll draw you a map. They're having a reunion. Anyone who isn't a Giovanni shouldn't get within 50 yards. Am I the only one who saw this coming a million miles away? You get 'em, boss. You give 'em one for Gary. If you should survive and ever need any information, come back and see me. I'm always here. And everywhere.
Welcome back, kindred. Do you seek guidance? Wong Ho, yes. I know him well. What can I help you with? Ah, yes, the Henge Yokai. Zigena, I believe his name was. I had nearly forgotten him. He announced his presence in our domain, and I granted him permission to operate. He does not act on my behalf, however, I can assure you. I believe he said he operates an importing business and entertains clients at the Red Dragon.
Was there some... Second floor, have a... Hello. Hey, baby. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah.
Silver-haired man. I don't know. Wait. There is something. I saw such a man a few nights ago. Very distinctive. He was coming out of the temple. No, I didn't recognize him. Why are you asking? Ah, so there is a greater power behind the tongue. An interesting piece of information. I thank you, my friend. If you find out anything else, please come and tell me. Really? Experiments? What kind of experiments? I see. Where is he now? What? How can that be? Ming Zhao would never involve herself in something like this. I don't believe you. I consider you a friend, and I trust your counsel. Perhaps I will think on this matter for a little while. Maybe I will speak with Ming Zhao about it. I am sorry, but I owe it to Ming Zhao to confront her about this. I am sure that it must be a misunderstanding. Once again, I thank you for your help in these matters. Farewell. I have business to attend to. Farewell.
Yeah? The hell I care? $500 up front, another $500 after the deal. No questions asked or I walk. I have a reputation for delivering product. I have more reason to be suspicious of you. I'm not a patient man. Are you here to make a deal or not? No, and I would rather you did not suggest such a thing. He is a business associate, not one I enjoy dealing with either. No. Anyone else? This would not be an issue, but him? No, I'm sorry, you're going to have to ask somebody else. I don't understand. Perhaps if I knew your reasons, I'd feel more at ease about divulging that information. Can you elaborate? Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. If that's your goal, I'd be willing to help arrange a meeting with him. I was supposed to meet him at the fish market tonight. You go in my place, but if you do, I hope your intentions are serious. He is also a very serious man.
Konbanwa, demon. Dogo desu ka? Where? You want to kill Hengeyokai with me? Why? If you trick me, I'd kill you after Hengeyokai. Is this fair for you? Fish market de ikemasu. See you there, demon. Dozo.
You're both here, my hunter and my target. This is very convenient. Surprise.
Ogami Yukie des. I return you to hell. Hengeyokai is in hell. My revenge is complete. Domo arigato gozaimashita, demon. If you are to fight ghost people, I will fight. Wakarimashita.
Hey, baby. Let's go somewhere more. Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
Going somewhere?
You have invitation. Fam.
Are you positive you haven't lost my invitation?
Giovanni, oh yeah, Where's the play? I haven't met you before. Are you a family member of the family? Huh? Yes. Oh, yes. Caviar and champagne, darling. You know how these things are. Got my invitation right here, love. Did I just say I have an invitation? I thought I did. Yeah, I have an invitation. Oh no. Oh, make it stop. I want to get off my head. Oh gosh. Here, take it.
Now is not the time to bring this up, dear. We're just going to go inside and act like there's absolutely nothing wrong.
You have this invitation.
Yes, what is it? It is. Are you... I'm afraid it's invitation. Of course. There I am. You're looking sharp, old boy. That time on the treadmill's really paying off. Oh, and you'll be needing this if you want to attend that party. Me.
You have invitation. Please have a wonderful time.
The master of being inconspicuous right here. I look like I fit in perfectly.
Might as well be a costume party. Everyone's smiling, pretending this isn't a pageant put on by the patriarch of this family. Fine. But this is a contest, and I came to win. If you don't even know about the contest, then you really don't have to worry about winning it. Mira Giovanni. They gather us up here to decide just who's the best and brightest of this generation is. The lucky few are given the real power in this family. But some of us need to win more than others. Oh, forget it. You wouldn't understand. Forget it. Actually, I'll spare no expense for a lock. I want to be in that circle of power, and I won't let blood get in the way. And of course, when your time comes, I'll pay back the favor. Uncle Bruno. Since I was a kid, he's been the patriarch of this family, except he hasn't aged a day. I met with a senator from Massachusetts who asked me if I was related to Bruno Giovanni. Said Uncle Bruno helped him with his first campaign back in 1950. We've all heard the rumors. The core of our family, they never age. They're secretive. Whispers of blood magic and a kiss. Whatever it is, they pick the very best of us for it. I'd do anything to be picked. I've made some errors in judgment, but I've lobbied hard for this family's interests. What? Forget it. I'm not saying anything.
Sorry, you can't come in here right now.
Hi. I don't think we've met before. You are... I just remembered something I have to do. Excuse me.
Hey there, Adam Dunser. I don't think we've met. You are?
bad, demon.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh. Yes.
Sorry, you can't come in here right now. Sorry, you can't come in. Sorry, you can't come in here right now. The sarcophagus? I thought they closed that place down after they found that missing cheerleader doped up in the back. That was years ago, though, when I was in high school. Oh. Yes?
Hey there.
Just leave me alone.
Nah, what are you talking about? This is peak Genevieve Mansion. This is how you're supposed to do it. You can't tell me this is not how you're supposed to do it. Honestly, I got tired of walking around talking to people, so just said fucking, just said fuck it. Oh no. I made a huge mess. Oh well. What was I doing? I forgot. Okay, well I killed him. Let's see if I can like... I want to pick up that gun. Yeah, drop that shit. Get the thunderbolt. Yeah. Should see this fucking thing. Look at it. Okay.
Hey.
Stop!
Yeah, see, there you go, no problem. Without upsetting the party, quote unquote.
Yeah!
I know there was something here you're supposed to grab. Yeah, here we go, book. See, there was no problem at all. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking something. Ow. The game didn't... Yeah, there we go. I was about to say the game crashed. There we go. That's locked. Spiral staircase. Ow. Just goes over here.
Don't move!
bad, demon.
I'm getting turned around. Alright, I went the wrong way.
Kindred, your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now, or face the consequences of your actions. There is an alliance between your leader LaCroix and Mistress Ming Zhao. You violate the agreement. If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death. We'll give you one more chance to leave this place and keep your life. You will go?
Actually took the time to look at the artwork. It's nice.
The tallow from the fat of a hanged man.
Outstanding. There was some doubt by members of my court as to your ability, but I placed my faith wisely. Finally, the Ankoran sarcophagus is ours. You have been of service, and it is appreciated. As Prince of this city, I have decided to grant you the privilege of siring one child. I'm sure you'll find this suitable recompense. If I may give you a piece of advice, choose carefully. Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about. Know what? What? Preposterous! No kindred would trust them, nor would they trust us. Did Jack tell you that? Because it sounds like you've been taken for a fool. And you believed them. They've been trying to take over LA for years. It's a ruse, a falsehood, spread to undermine my rule and turn kindred against each other, thin our ranks. They are duplicitous, evil creatures. Did they not try to kill you? Insurance. They lied to you in case you lived through the encounter. They hoped to create dissension in the ranks, rumors. It's a trick older than you or I. What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it. Won't budge. Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Holy fucking shit, I hate you so much.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has not begun. Oh, yes, how foolish of me. That would be the sound, reasonable course of action. A priceless piece of history, by all means. Run out and pick up some TNT.
That's not exactly what I meant.
How have you gotten this far? Here's what we're going to do. I know of someone who can help. His name is Dr. Anders Johansen, a professor of archaeology from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design. Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
Oh, no.
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansen captive. The hunters abducted Dr. Johansen for his own protection, or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions. Sebastian mentioned you ran into one of the hunters from the Society of Leopold some time ago. They're so secret a church organization, I don't even think they know if they exist. But essentially they're murderers for Christ, or some such deity. You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath where the hunters are holding Johansen. I'm afraid I can't accompany you, but then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion. I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake. Excellent. Well, if we open it up and the world ends, then yes. If we open it up and the world does not end, then no. I'd wager the latter. I've said quite a lot about myself already. I know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself? You should try breaking into the tomb of an ancient, once you've had your fill of West End townhomes. They're riddled with traps. Always remember to look and listen to your surroundings carefully. Unless you've got further questions, I'd really like to get back to looking at the sarcophagus.
Wait, what stat did he increase? He's probably lockpicking.
Remember, Dr. Johansen is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
That's a new splash screen. Haven't seen that one yet. This direction.
Yes. The Voce del Morte. The Giovanni never willingly share their secrets, and I've had little success infiltrating their strongholds. How did you obtain this?
Just fucking busted in there and killed everybody.
It will take some time to translate and unlock the secrets of this. I will have to move on from the city to evade any Giovanni seeking it. Take this. This will complete the terms we agreed to, and I think it is adequate compensation. It is the key of Alamut. It instills dread in those that would harm you, and makes it harder for them to strike you. Make no mistake, our dealings do not make us allies. If indeed we meet again, do not ask me for any favors. I will give you this final advice, however. Leave this city. These are its final nights. Discord looms heavy. I've felt this before. In November of 1938, I was translating documents in Leipzig, Germany, written by a purported Crusades-era necromancer. There also, I felt a sense of impending chaos. Soon after was the Kristallnacht, the wellspring of a new world war.
Yeah, I did it.
Where to?
Evening. Here. And thanks again for your help earlier. And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
Raises my charisma. Well, it's not like I put any points into charisma anyway. Alright, well, it's getting pretty late, so I'm probably gonna go to sleep. We'll finish Chinatown, and then we did the Genevieve Mansion, and then we finished up all those side quests. So I'm pretty happy about my progress that I made. Alright. Thanks for watching.